How would
Yeah.
you describe your eclectic inventory? Because as soon as I walked in, I gotta admit she collects and has created some fine pieces that are pretty different from each other.
That is very instinctive of what you just said, and I highly appreciate that. Yes, so I was a collector in New York, but obviously here, when I moved to Miami, I started to collect what is important here, which are Latin American masterpieces. I've been working with a few other galleries that I would highly recommend you to visit, maybe in the further episode, to hear about their stories of success. Then, because I myself is a painter and photographer, I'm mixing a few pieces of mine to bring the visitors an integrity when they enter the room. They will feel comfortable when their eyes are moving while they are working throughout the room. And then another important portion of my inventory here are the Native American arts. I have
Let's go ahead and give us a look at some of
yes.
the
So
work here.
this piece in front of us is called a piece called Navajo rug. It was woven specifically by the preceded wool from the sheep locally raised by the Navajo tribes, which is an important branch of Native American from New Mexico and Arizona. Because this is a great artist and she used very special colors in the weaving. I matched two pieces of my oil paintings here, which I named respectively as Miami and Miami Beach.
I like that.
I try to contribute, as a art folk into our community. I want to bring fun to people, and I want to bring a relaxing time to people when they feel tired after work. Maybe they can here have some pleasant time, have a conversation, and maybe they want to learn the appreciation of the art too.
And you also have some more abstract art pieces over here. Do these have a story as to why you created them?
Yes, I do. Maybe you can let me know what you think when you first look at those pieces.
Well, usually when I look at abstract art, I kind of see what feeling it gives at first because I think that's the main goal of abstract, like what comes to mind. And colors for me, when I look at abstract pieces, would be one of the most important things. So, for example,
Mm.
if I were to look at this one down here, let's see if I could zoom in to show you guys. This one right here would be something that I think I would find in a kitchen because the first thing that comes to mind are peas in a pod, a knife, and a stove to the right.
Now, this piece is done by a newly discovered artist of mine. It's an interesting realism piece. The theme, I think it's somewhere from Southern California, maybe Palm Desert, and the artist is self-taught like me, so I think I sort of having some connection with the details and the structures here. And also what you said is important is the color, that colors are all relative just like everything else. Different color have different effect when they stand by each other, and it creates the depth of the whole structure of the painting.
So, Link, briefly let us know what is the most important thing you feel about owning an art gallery and seeing art festivals in a city like Miami.
I think owning a gallery is offering an opportunity for the community to understand the value about art. Some people see art as investment. Some people buy art to help artists. Some people buy art to do their estate planning, etc., etc. Some people like to go to the art fairs and go to the galleries to learn something about can add fun to their life and to know about the artist and to share with their friend, share some photographs on the social media. It's an inevitable, important, positive part of living a life. This is what I think.
I believe art also evokes a lot of emotions, and personally and socially. It can be
Yes,
appreciated individually or with a group of people.
you are exactly right. And as we spoke last night about the conceptual art, the banana at the Art Basel, I think it's very interesting that it triggered people so much interest to get engaging into the art scene, to go out to attend the art fairs, and to bring more vibrant events and activities in this town. And I'm sure when the art fairs return next December, it will bring much more interesting and also lucrative businesses on the side and make our city even better. And I'm sure we all heard about the Bright Line from Palm Beach to Miami. So it will bring a huge revenue stream from the affluent towns to Miami too. It's largely, it's all about connecting and sharing. So it is very important. And think about the banana taped on the wall. So it's not something like I tape my water bottle on the wall, or it's something that I put a banana in the frame or in the shadow box on the wall. It's something that you can link something temporary with something, a movement that you want it to be permanent. So it's very interesting that people will start to think their own interpretation about the art, their own connection about a specific art piece, and how are they involved in the art scene, in the event scene, and how they improve their relationships with the whole world.
The controversy that we were discussing was, of course, as you may know, Art Basel 2019 had a banana with a piece of duct tape on the wall. And, it's really great insight having this conversation with you, because I've realized that how it affected one person individually, it allowed everyone to talk about it and become a social art piece where everybody was involved in the conversation. It was the most accessible art piece that we had in 2019 for Art Basel for everyone to
Yes.
talk about.
And it really boosts the business because it makes people aware to think about the value. And I've been reading a few comments. I think people mixed the real value of an art with the intrinsic value, because art doesn't have an intrinsic value. It's not I tape a gold jewelry on the wall or I tape a piece of diamond on the wall. And that maybe we can talk more in the future, and we can host a lot of events in my gallery here in this very quiet building with a lot of prestigious firms and a water view on the rooftop.
So appreciating value, especially socially, has got a lot of artwork in it. It's got a lot of creativity involved, even if it's intrinsic or in the outside or ironic or in social media. There's a lot of value involved when it comes to seeing art. And I believe that your venue is available for events.
Yes,
How
you
can
are
they get in
absolutely
contact
right.
with you?
We are located at 848 Brickell Avenue, Suite 1205. We are available to contact either by Manny or by me, myself. We have a website, is 917finearts.com. And last but not least, a lot of people were curious about how I came up with the gallery name. So our company is called 917 Fine Arts Corporation, and 917 is the cell phone area code of New York City. So that's how I came up. And I know a few gallery use the numbers, maybe use the street address, but mine is a little bit more fun, and I hope to bring a good vibe to the town of Miami. I think Miami is simply the greatest town.
And it also communicates the experience you have with it coming from New York.
Yes, a lot of people actually commute from New York and Florida a lot. Also, Miami has a lot of potential because of its land and because of its water, because of its climate. We can do a lot combining the people, the culture, and the art together. Let more people enjoy their life and let art become an even more inseparable part of their process of enjoying life.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the Miami Networking Podcast, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Thank you very much.